Welcome to Connected Through Change. Men supporting menopause, two voices, one journey. Your host is Russell Betts, author of the international best-selling book, The Good Husband's Guide to Menopause, and founder of the Connected Through Change movement. Each week, you'll hear both the men's and women's perspectives, so you can understand what's really happening beneath the surface and learn how to stay steady, supportive, and connected through one of life's biggest transitions. If you want clarity, confidence, and a stronger relationship during menopause and beyond, you're in the right place. Let's begin.
Welcome to another episode of Connected Through Change. I'm Russell, your host, and today we're diving deep into the realm of emotional safety, what it means, its significance, and how we can cultivate it in our relationships. If you were with us last time, we explored the nuances of communication and grace under the pressures of menopause. Today, we'll be broadening our lens to understand the foundational role of emotional safety. So let's settle in and get started. Emotional safety is a term that carries a lot of weight but can often feel abstract. So, what exactly does it mean? At its core, emotional safety is about creating a space where both partners feel secure and expressing themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. It's the bedrock of trust, allowing for vulnerability to flourish. For many couples navigating menopause, achieving emotional safety can seem elusive amidst the physical and emotional changes happening. Think about emotional safety like the foundation of a house. You wouldn't build on shaky ground, right? Trust is similar. It needs a solid base to withstand the storms. And as we've discussed in previous episodes, menopause can certainly bring its fair share of tempests to any relationship. Trust, as we know, isn't just about grand gestures. It's often about those small, day-to-day interactions. But how do we ensure that our partners feel emotionally secure, especially when they're experiencing such profound changes? Let's take some time to get grounded. Take a moment to arrive here. Now, feel the weight of your body in the chair. We are talking about trust today, not the legal kind, not the contract, but the feeling, the texture of the air between two people. Usually, when we talk about trust, we talk about betrayal, the big breaks, the lies, but that isn't where most of us live. Most of us live in the micro moments, the small misses, the quiet erosion. Trust is simply the nervous system's ability to turn off, to power down, to know in the cells of the body that someone else has the watch. And today, we look at how two people looking at the same relationship can experience the safety of that relationship in entirely different worlds. Let's listen. For him, trust often feels like a performance review that never ends. It feels like weight. It feels like a backpack he puts on in the morning. He defines trust by his intent. He thinks, I am a good man. I love her. I would never hurt her. So when the question of trust comes up, he feels blindsided because he knows his heart. But in the daily rhythm, trust translates to, did I do the thing? Did I remember? Did I execute? And when he forgets, when he drops the ball, he doesn't just see a mistake, he feels a verdict. He sees the look in her eyes shift from warmth to disappointment. And it cuts deep. It triggers a profound shame. I failed again. I am not enough. So he defends. He says, it's just the dishes. Why is it a big deal? I said I would do it. I just haven't done it yet. He is fighting for his character. He feels that trust is something he has to earn over and over. And he is tired. He feels micromanaged. He feels monitored. He thinks, if you just trusted me, I would do it. But underneath the frustration is fear. The fear that he cannot hold the weight she needs him to hold. The fear that no matter how hard he tries, he will inevitably let her down. So he withdraws. He pulls back, trying to minimize the blast radius of his own imperfection. He wants to be her hero, but he feels like her disappointment. For her, trust is not about his intent. It is about her nervous system. It is about the ability to exhale. She moves through the relationship, scanning for consistency. She isn't looking for perfection. She is looking for a place to rest. When he forgets the small things, when the follow-through doesn't happen, it isn't about the task. It is about the signal. The signal says, I am not held. The signal says, if I don't do this, it won't get done. So she develops a backup plan for everything. She carries the mental load not because she wants control, but because she is afraid of the chaos that ensues if she lets go. Trust, for her, feels like a luxury she cannot afford. She watches him defend himself. She hears him say, I'll get to it. But her body remembers the last 10 times he didn't. So she tightens, she reminds him, she negs, not because she wants to be a mother, but because she is terrified of being alone in the partnership. Every time she has to remind him, a little brick is removed from the foundation of her safety. She feels crazy. She thinks, am I asking for too much? Why is it so hard to just do what you said? She doesn't want to manage him. She wants to lean on him. But every time she leans, she falls. So she learns to stand up straight, alone. While standing right next to him, can you feel the gap? He is fighting to be seen as good. She is fighting to feel safe. He thinks trust is a noun, a status he achieves. She experiences trust as a verb, a continuous stream of data. He says, trust me, meaning believe in my potential. She hears, trust me, and thinks, I need to see your track record. When she brings up a misstep, he hears an attack on his character. So he armors up. When he armors up, she sees him checking out. So she panics and grips tighter. It is a loop. The more she manages, the more he feels controlled. The more he feels controlled, the less he engages. The less he engages, the less safe she feels. No one is the villain here. It is a mismatch of needs. He needs appreciation to fuel his reliability. She needs reliability to fuel her appreciation. They are waiting for the other to go first, stuck in the standoff of the unsaid. Let's put down the scorecard. Just for a moment, notice what is happening in your body right now. If you are him, can you feel the tightness in your chest? The desire to say, I try so hard. Just notice the burden of the expectation. If you are her, can you feel the hum of anxiety in your belly? The exhaustion of holding the vigilance? Just notice how tired you are of tracking. Don't try to fix it. Don't promise to do better. Don't ask for a list. Just acknowledge the reality of the other. I see that you feel pressure. I see that you feel alone. Start there. Safety isn't built in a day. It is built in the repair. In the soft return, be gentle with yourself today.
Thanks for joining us on Connected Through Change. Remember, it takes 2 voices to walk one journey, and you don't have to navigate this alone. To go deeper, grab Russell's international best-selling book, The Good Husband's Guide to Menopause. Explore the weekly blog or take the Communication Clarity Assessment at connectedthroughchange.com. Stay steady, stay connected, and I'll see you in the next episode.